Hey guys, back here with another prediction video. This time for UFC 172, Jones versus Teixeira. I'm gonna start off with the preliminary card. Well, sorry, the UFC on Fight Pass preliminary card starting at 7 p.m. Obviously on Fight Pass. Chris Beal versus Patrick Williams. I'm gonna say this one goes to the decision. It's really a toss up in my mind, but I think it's gonna be a split, and it's gonna be Patrick Williams. In the main event of the preliminary card on Fight Pass, it's gonna be Charlie Brenneman versus Danny Castillo. I watched Charlie Brenneman in some of his UFC fights. The guy's got heart for sure, and you always gotta get respect for someone like that. So I think that Brenneman's gonna win. All right, something does happen to my screen. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I think Charlie Brenneman's gonna win it by decision after edging him out. Then preliminary card on Fox Sport 1 starting at 8 p.m. Joe Ellenberger, who is Jake Ellenberger's brother, I believe, versus Yancy Medeiros. I'm going to take Ellenberger in this because I don't really know who Yancy is. And obviously, I think that Ellenberger is going to have that same one punch knockout power, but I don't know. I haven't done much research on him. I'm just trying to get back into this guy, so don't hold it against me. And then Bethe Correia versus not Korea. I don't know what her name is. I'm sorry. Versus Jessamyn Duke. I think I'm gonna go for Jessamyn Duke. Sorry, I haven't heard of them. But yeah, I'm gonna take her by decision. Next up is Takanori Gomi versus Isaac Vallie-Flagg. Okay. Versus, or well, obviously it's not a triple threat match, so I believe it's gonna be Takanori Gomi. The guy's due for a win. He's due for a good run, and I really can't wait for this because I'm a huge fan of Gomi, and I just really can't wait. He's gonna mess him up, I feel. So Gomi via second round knockout, and then in the main event of the preliminary card on Fox Sports 1, it's Joseph Benavidez versus Timothy Elliott. I don't even know why this is being debated. I believe that Joseph Benavidez is gonna outclass him every single step of the way, and I think that he's gonna win a clear-cut unanimous decision. Um, Then comes the main card, starting on pay-per-view at 10 o'clock. Guys, this is just, I think it's a stack card, honestly. So you guys should really purchase this or do whatever you can to watch this. It's an amazing card. Andre Fili versus Max Holloway. I'm going to take Max Holloway by decision via the third round. Bobby Green versus Jim Miller. I think he's going to win via armbar. I don't know why, but I just have this feeling that he's gonna start taking home arms. Second round. I'm definitely gonna take Jim Miller by second round. He's gonna wear him out, and then yeah. Tim Boetsch versus Luke Rockhold. A lot of people are gonna call me crazy for this, but I'm gonna take Tim Boetsch. I call him Boetsch. The guy's a beast. He's an animal. I remember him coming back against Okami. Um, and just completely flattening him. And that was the first kind of time that I've ever seen a comeback like that, other than the Congo, but the Congo Berry. But I have this feeling that Tim Boetsch is gonna be a top contender in middleweight for some time, and I don't think Rocco is gonna be able to stop him. I think that his bearer, the strength that he's gonna exude is gonna be amazing. And then we have the co-main event of the evening: Phil Davis versus Anthony Rumble Johnson. For those of you guys who just started watching UFC, Anthony Rumble Johnson used to fight at welterweight, and when you see him, on the 26th, it's not going to seem like that because he's a big guy. Um, Phil Davis, Dana White has been criticizing him. A lot of people have been criticizing him. I mean, but he's the only person to really defeat Gustafsson clearly, with no controversial, no one saying, "Oh yeah, he could have won," and I just feel like Davis is gonna get, one up here. I think Anthony Rumble Johnson just is way too hungry right now. I think he's found his right spot. I think he just wants that UFC title. I think he wants to be able to, relax for the rest of his life. No more weight cutting or nothing. And I'm going to take Anthony Rumble Johnson via third round. Or you know what? Let's just say a decision. I think he's going to win the first two. He's going to gas in the third, and Phil Davis is going to dominate him on top. But I think that it's going to go to Anthony Rumble Johnson, maybe even by split decision, 28-29. Or 29-28. I'm sorry, guys. And yeah, Anthony Rumble Johnson moves on, and he'll fight whoever. The main event: John Jones versus Glover Teixeira for the light heavyweight title. Wow, this is a big fight. What's so exciting about this is, you know, Glover has the striking to give Jones problems. Does he have the absolute ground game needed? I'm not very sure. I think Jones' number one key to victory will be the takedown, and also keeping his distance. The bad part is if Glover connects, I don't know what Jones is gonna do. He's been hit hard before. He survived. Um, Actually, expect a very heavy, not heavy, but a very wrestling heavy approach by Teixeira. There's no way he's gonna let Jones go without at least trying to get one takedown. It's a 5-round fight, and if Glover doesn't pace himself here, he's gonna gas, and Jones is just gonna take him out in later rounds. Um, but what my final prediction for the main event of the evening is John Jones versus via fourth round submission, and he's gonna send the crowd home happy or sad, depends if you're a Jones fan. And yeah, he's one of the best in the business, and you gotta give him that respect. So Jones is probably gonna submit Glover in the fourth round. If you guys like what you hear or dislike, let me know in the comments, and yeah, I'll be sure to talk to you guys about it. I can't wait for this event, guys. You guys should order it, watch it, whatever you gotta do to watch it, you should do it. All right, guys. Thank you, and yeah, just have a good one.